So I know that everyone expected the real estate market to crash. However, we're going to talk about what happened and why and what to expect for 2023 as well as December 2022 numbers right now. Hi, I'm Rhonda with the Rhonda Everett Group at Comey & Shepherd Realtors. Let's dive right in. During December, we sold 1,395 units. That was down 2% from November, which is shocking because it felt like everything just completely stopped. Our lowest priced property was actually a historic home in Franklin. We probably haven't talked about Franklin, but Franklin is one of the northernmost sections of Warren County, and it is up close to Dayton. Historic home, about 1,800 square feet, not in good shape. The price started at $39,000 and it was sold in 4 days for $27,000. Our highest priced property was Indian Hill. I know you're shocked, but this was a home built in 2007, 6 bedrooms. Every bedroom had their own bathroom, and there were an additional 2 half baths. It was on about 1.9 acres, so it was more almost like in a subdivision, but still gorgeous, just very nice finishes. This home listed and sold for $2.15 million in 3 days. All right, on to average sale. Our average sale did drop about 2% from the prior month. So we were down to about $297. We've been hovering around that $300,000 mark all of 2022, and looks like we are going to stay at that place unless January prices, end up, they just haven't picked up yet. But our days on market went up. That was kind of the big news. They went up from 16 to 20. And those cumulative days on market, so we have a listing, we take it off the market, we relist it immediately with a new price, that only went up to 23 days. So that tells me that when people are relisting, they're making those adjustments. The sellers maybe have done a couple of things to try to get more interest. The homes are selling actually a little more quickly once we have that adjustment made. And that's good. No one wants their house sitting longer than it has to. Our median days on market did go up from 5 to 8. And I do expect to see that to go down in January. All right, we have currently 1,396 units available. It's not things are not picking up quickly. We are at 1 month of inventory exactly. And we are seeing that every time we go out and show a house. Year over year, though, we are ending at 4% positive in pricing. So that's good. Maybe we lost a little value last year, but we still ended up on a positive note. All right, but what are we seeing out there in the marketplace right now? It's mid-January right now, and I can tell you that showings have increased greatly from December. We had been hovering around 4,000 showings a week. It dropped to like 2,000 during the week of Christmas, but everyone was sick. We had a deep freeze, a historic deep freeze, and then the holidays to top it off. So really not a shocker that showings were down so much. The good news, when we came back to the first full week of January, showings were up to 6,700, and last week they were over 8,000. So that is back to kind of, October numbers, which is really good. And I expect that to continue to rise, especially if we do not have any, major weather events. Now, everyone has been sick, myself included, trying to get over this crud that everybody has, but people are still out and about. Everyone was out shopping yesterday, so I do feel like things are starting to get back to somewhat normal. Now, the other reason that I think showings are up is that inflation numbers, as we have discussed previously, never hit the levels that was predicted last summer. And we were told last summer and early fall that they would continue to raise the interest rates until inflation started coming down. So we were expecting 8% interest, and we did touch into that 7%, but that's when everything started to just actually stop. It felt like someone just put the brakes on, and I believe that it happened throughout all sectors of the economy. I do believe that many things came down for Christmas shopping, and so hopefully people got some good bargains. But I will tell you now, there is not much out there in the stores. So I hope you got what you needed, because I don't know when you're going to find it again. But because inflation never did quite hit those high levels, interest rates never went beyond that kind of low 7s. And then they just kind of crept back down, and they've been holding at that like 6 to 6.25% range. Everything that we are hearing from lenders, from market experts, is that they really expect rates to just kind of slowly come down. Now, if you are someone who is an FHA buyer, VA, USDA, or something to that effect, maybe you're, on the fence, but you're still in that government loan category, I highly recommend that if there's something out there that you like, go ahead and get out, take a look at it. If you like it, make an offer, because we still have less competition right now than we will have in another month or two. So it's one of those things where we are starting to see multiple offers. Not everything is multiple offers, but a lot of it is becoming multiple offers. Again, the stuff that looks great, it's ready to go, and you can move right in. It's flying. We saw 5 properties over the weekend, and 2 of them were in multiples. So, super excited that my client at least had 5 to choose from, but the fact that the one he really wanted, or the one he liked the most, it was head and shoulders above everything else in the price point, it probably went over his budget. So just remember, as we get closer and closer to spring, there will be more homes, but there may also be more competition. So what are you guys thinking? Are you going to get out and shop this year? Or are we going to hold off until rates go back down to 3%, if that even happens? All right, well, tell us what you think. We'd love to know, and we will see you next time.